and batteries just suddenly go, you know. You have a spare one, but it's only got one band on. You're going to have to make this short. Father Christmas is cruising. In the I Ching, which is an ancient Chinese book, thousands of years old, it says, when we're in those places, they're the dangerous places as well, because we don't attend to the details, and something that is perfect, although there is nothing perfect on this plane, anything that moves and comes in and changes it will take it out of its perfect place, because it's perfect, and anything that comes in, possibly. I'm going too deep, but Parsifal, just adding in, Parsifal does manage to do that because he is an innocent fool, and he manages to go into a perfect place by making himself perfect. But that's up here. This is Father Christmas in the skies. And then something happens. Ooh, spiral down, spiral down, spiral down, spiral down, spiral down. I mean, we can say this in lots of different ways. You could say it goes down through the chakras, which was going to bring up a bit funny stuff for people who don't get chakras. Or just life, just, you know, it's ups and downs. It's on the down, it goes down. When's that going to happen? Going into the dark, Christmas. So it goes down the chimney, gets dirty and dirty and dirty, and at the bottom is faced by coal. Coal being the unworked philosopher's stone, the unworked part of our soul. This is Christian alchemy. The coal is what will turn into a diamond if we work it. And so we have to work it. And how do we work it? We work it by facing the fears, like those prisoners are doing with the feeling the guilt of what they've done. Do they have the strength to feel the guilt of what they've done? If we go through the chaos of reality and we do it in a certain way, we will be given gifts, If we go through a certain situation with patience, at the end of it we'll be given patience because we have become patient. That's what the gifts at Christmas time are about. Not presents, are gifts, inner gifts. So I'll give you an example. When I was with John in the States, we had a massive row about something, and both of us were probably right, both of us wrong. And I had decided beforehand to be kind, to practice kindness the whole time, and I did not go ballistic. I just kept it. I just kept being kind, and instead of saying, "You motherfucker," I said, "Would you like a cup of tea?" And he said, a little bit surprised, "Yes, please." So I went and made a cup of tea. I was furious inside though. I mean, it was the first steps of kindness training. And as I poured the milk in, I had the almost irresistible urge to spit it in his drink. And I held back. And it was irresistible, I'm telling you. I held back, and from that experience I know that I can hold on to kindness even in the most tempting of situations. I mean, it's a stupid example, but I mean, we're at that level here. That's what this is about, this reality. How what's it called? William James says, religion, religare, that to rebond with oneself would one greater. Religion is about how we react to life in our most private moments. And that's the story of Father Christmas. He falls down, gets to the coal, he wants it to turn into diamond, goes to, he gets, I'm going to have to go really fast with batteries. He gets the gift. He's been patient, he's been kind, he's been thoughtful, he's been whatever gift is given. Gift is put underneath the tree of life, the fir tree, everlasting life, the hope of everlasting life. And on the Christmas tree are little lights, candles, lights, reminders of the last time we went through, the last Christmas, the last darkness we went through, the last gifts that we had. So now, for example, I have a massive argument with my non-existent boyfriend, you know, if I ever get a boyfriend, and I will remember that time and how it made me feel so much better afterwards that I did not spit in that tea. It's a little light. I mean, there are other moments when I have been more noble. I remember them so that the next time it happens, I am armed with my gifts. And eventually we get to a point where we go up through the tree of life to the top. And what's at the top? The cosmic star. Fairy. We become like angels, you know? And then we're stable and balanced, and we get back into our floating through the skies with our reindeer. So Father Christmas does exist actually, just not physically. And the Christ Day exists as well, which is this floating through the air. And to end on something that I think is really transcendental, did you know that Rudolph was probably female because the antlers, male antlers, don't grow in the winter, they fall off?